spin off.
Like Mr. Lucas.
Spin off.
A spin-off.
And you kicking up dust.
A spin-off.
We talking about Mr. Lucas.
Spin-off. A spin-off.
All right, y'all. This your boy Lucas, Street Kids Media.
What up, Brody? Listen, hey, we've been working. You've been out here grinding. You've been out here doing your thing. We've been talking about this since last year, and here we are, man. You know what it is, Streets Kids Media, right along with Streets Kids Media and nobody else other than Lon Luke was right along with Local Locker Room and your boy Samson, the bad guy. And we have created what we got here, Lucas. What's this called, dog?
What's really good?
What's
Going on,
really good?
Samson, man? What's going on, Samson, man? Hey,
Listen,
I want to
what's
say that this is the start of football season. You know, I almost feel, like one of those moments, even though we at the end is really the beginning for those.
That's what they say, right? Ain't that what they
I mean,
say?
I,
Let me let me share this around a little bit. But that's what they say. They say that now is when the season. They say the season starts in November. That's what we've heard from multiple national championship, not multiple national champs, is that the season starts in December, bro. Well, in November. Well, here we are,
you know,
Lucas. We
yeah,
here in November.
the
We here
road
in November.
international starts here. I'm gonna go ahead and get it going. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Lucas, Street Kids Media. A lot of you guys might not know the face, so make sure you get a face to the voice. Good evening. What's really good? Got my guy Samson, Local Locker Room.
We locked in, man. We here to talk about a lot of the good things that everybody want to hear about, man. I'm gonna share this around.
Here today,
Lucas,
man.
why don't you tell them about Street Kids Media, why I share this thing around a little bit, bro, before we get into
Oh,
what you getting ready to
oh
get
man.
popping.
Oh man. Shout out to my guy Real, Robert E.F., of course yourself, a couple other guys. Street Kids Media, you know, just a bunch of kids, trying to learn the business, whether it be this videography, cinematography, things like that. Sans, I won't really take it too serious at first.
Now you
Got the
wasn't.
fire, got the fire lit up under me. Now we got it going almost in Korean production mode. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Without stereotyping it.
that's
Street
the only
Kids is
way
just
to do it. That's
another
the only way to do it.
another.
Listen, you've been working too, bro. Like you,
I'm
what
gonna
up,
say
Tim
this
Pops? Tim Pops in the building with us tonight.
just another platform to put the kids out there. Shout out to my daughter Emery Lucas. Y'all been showing her plenty of love with the player interviews. She
Hey,
sent
that
me the
40-yard dash, that
huh?
40-yard dash is fire. That 40-yard
That,
dash is
that, wa-
fire.
that was her that was her idea. She said, "Dad, how can I get in on it?" I mean, you tell me what you want to do. And she came up with that. We might have been watching football. She was like, I could do what she does. I'm like, well, let's try it. She do it for 2 weeks, Samson. You know, she wanted to be a microbiologist. Now she say,
Now
Dad,
she done found in love with
I
the
can get I
camera.
can get a minor in this now, Dad. I can get a second in this. I'm like, well, I mean, yeah, I was just trying to introduce you to it. Something that we could do a little bonding. Because y'all know Lucas, 3 daughters, been coaching since 2009. No sons, no daddy ball, straight uncle ball, so to speak. So I finally got a chance to
Do
bring my
something with the
name back in.
babies. Yeah,
Yeah,
listen.
I finally got the daddy ball in my own right.
You already know, bro. You
Uh,
talking to somebody whose daughter worked with him, so you already I know the vibes. Listen, man, it's playoff time.
Man, I'm
Coach
ready
P
for
in the
this.
building. Okay, bye then. Mr. Okay, bye himself in the building. Big NWO trying to hit that back to back on his retirement year.
Big Dummy.
Salute to you,
Shout out
Coach
Big
P.
Dummy, man. Hey, listen, man, you say I've been on the road all year.
You've been on
I
the road
damn
all
sure,
year, bro.
I damn sure. Shout out Coach Johnny. Shout out Coach Fats. Denver, you has opened the door. Welcome me with arms. Hey, Lucas, we playing it here. Come on out here, bro. I ain't got no problem. I'm on the road. Every
Hey,
time I see
listen,
Big
man.
Dummy in there, Every time I see Big Dumb in them though,
It's always love. Listen,
it's
man.
it told me when I just seen him at the conference championships. I'm like, y'all ain't playing today? No, we're just getting trophies. Da da da. Da. You know, they like I see you in Naples. I like I should see you down there, coach. You know, between
Listen, you're
you
gonna love it,
and
man.
that army, you know, it's been a good bet all year if you've been watching football.
Oh man, listen, I seen that last year. Coach Fest was dominating. You feel me? Speaking of the devil,
I
there he go. Listen,
I
that's
I,
crazy.
I,
Listen,
I was
speaking
so
of the
texting
devil,
on Fats,
Shorty,
man.
you
I was
caught
so texting
listen.
on, man. I was so
Hey,
texting on, man. But now I caught on. I hear Fats behind the scenes and some more shit. We just rap about football. You know, what's going on out there? Who really trying to do something? Who pump faking? What you think about this, Lucas? What you think about that? Because you looking at it from a bird's eye view. Like shit, Fats. Keep rolling, bro. Ain't no whole lot to
listen,
say.
man, he got a
Keep
team,
rolling.
bro. I got a couple clips of Coach Fats down there with them kids on the sideline last year.
And let me
What
tell you
up with you,
something.
Fats?
I don't even mean to cut you, Samson, but them little dudes, man. You know, first shout out Kobe already. Uh, number two, I think it is number four. There's a couple numbers.
The
But
quarterback is fired.
when fans get to going in the tempo, you dead meat.
Listen, and he
When
can
the
throw the ball
referees when the referees throw a whole bunch of heinous flags on the
to
army,
slow it down.
it don't. It be fourth and 1,000. He
Listen,
still go
but you
for it and
can't.
get it.
This is the thing about Coach Fat's team, right?
Man,
It's not like most 7 year olds when you stack the box to stop that speed, that fast run game that he got, right? If you do that, he's going to take that quarterback, roll him out of the pocket, and the young ain't going to throw a dime at 7, bro. I've
and
seen it
see,
with my own eyes at the Classic, bro.
you said that not normal, and I used to before I got with you guys, I would say yeah, that's not normal to see 7-year-olds throwing it, learning how to line up without coaches yelling, without two coaches,
Right?
boom, 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 boom. But when you get in this national realm, no,
It
that,
listen,
that, that, that,
and
that,
you
that's
gotta have that at a young
that's
age.
common nature.
That's what a
Another
lot of
kid.
locals don't understand, Lucas, is that you gotta have that at a young age in order to compete on the national level. It's just a fact. Eric
You got to be able
Washington
to go
from the
vertical.
Jags. We got Eric Washington from the Jags. You spent a lot of time in Cortland. You spent a lot
I,
of time in Cortland this year, Lucas. You
I was
spent a
just ready to
lot
say
of time in the bird.
shout out Jags, shout out Coach Washington, Coach Dinkins, other homeboy that's with Dinkins. Anytime, like I said, I've been getting love
I'm
from
telling you, man.
whether it been DC, Maryland, Nova, love Lucas, and then my 757 guys. We ain't even got to that yet. But just
Nah, we
talking
ain't
about
got that.
Dinkins and the Jags,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure I say this again because I know we got a little bigger audience tonight because they wanted to hear what Mr. Sampson said.
They
He didn't
listen,
say so.
Doc. Listen, man. They waiting to
Listen
hear
here.
Lucas. They know Lucas gonna give the real on these predictions that's getting ready to come up. Kevin Brewster and the Airstrike boys in the building. We watched them. Listen, we watched them put in work this year. Listen, one thing that we can say about
That
Kevin Brewster and the
that started the
Airstrike
year
boys
off. That started the year off in August. That was, July, August. That's when the year
ain't
first started.
ducked no wreck, has played the best of the best. I have nothing but the most respect for the Airstrike. They have ducked no wreck, bro. They've
Let
ducked
me
no
go back
wreck.
to before we get too far. DMVU and the Jags are my two awards of my area for this season. If my word mean anything or my opinion mean anything, those two orbs, I've seen them line it up.
So
I've
if you
seen
had
them
to
get
give
on the
up, so
road.
you saying if you had to pick, so you know the EF, I forgot to upload the flyer, but you know EF got the ESPYs coming.
Shout out
So
EF,
if you
man.
had to
Yeah.
shout out the EF, listen, Big Bro has listen, he's been put up. Let's keep it funky, right?
The
EF has
D1 and
opened
D2
up.
orb.
Listen, man. They can't. Nobody can ever call EF a gatekeeper around me, bro. Because EF has opened up a lot of doors for people's media platforms to grow on for absolutely nothing. Like, let's just keep
Yeah,
it real.
some of that
Hey,
stuff.
listen, your boy, hey, the Berg is in the building. I ain't talking about Freshberg. I'm talking about the other Berg. I'm talking about Mr. Don't
Man,
We Rep himself. You already
man.
know what it
Shout
is,
out
man.
Wayne. Yeah, Wayne just had a birthday a couple weeks ago. Wayne said he gonna upset some folks, Samson. Let me say it
Oh,
again,
so
y'all.
Wayne said, I'm gonna
Wayne
be
said
quiet.
he gonna upset some folks. I don't want to say it too much. I don't want to jinx him. But yeah, what? I'm gonna beat Don King that day. I'm gonna walk in with a winner and walk out with a winner. If it's Wayne Thomas,
Hey, what you say? You going with the winner? Yeah, I'm like losers. You like winners.
Shit.
I,
I
I
throw
get it.
I I throw my ace and you strive to be great. You know?
You have to. You
Ain't
have
no
to.
bullshit.
So
Let's
listen, let's talk
what
about
we
it.
got?
Let's talk about it, bro.
Far as
Playoff time.
conference, man. Yeah, shit.
Playoff time. Playoff time.
This weekend, man. I'm in Richmond, of course.
You got
804.
yep. You in
Shout out
Richmond.
shout out Alex and Wood.
You
Everybody
got the
that's
lineup.
involved.
You got the lineup in Richmond. Listen.
Conference finals, man. I mean,
So you know
this
I've
year
done that. I've
before
done
next
that
year.
conference finals. I've done that conference finals, Lucas, for 3 years straight. And this year I know they hosting states down there in Richmond, so it's hard for them to, you know what I mean? But you're gonna
Back to
see some
back.
good
Back to back. Hey, listen,
back to
y'all heard
back weekends.
y'all
Shout out. Hold on, man. Hold on. We gotta give them their love, bro. We gotta give them their love, man.
yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to
yeah.
the Richmond Conference. Y'all getting ready to double up with this thing back to back. And I know
Back to
personally,
back.
and Lucas, you know personally, because we behind the scenes on the media side, Alex, Wood, and the rest of that crew, they've been working, bro. They've been working.
Hey,
Real been work. They've been working, bro.
this is October, November. They've been working on this since August for real. I've been hearing Alex and Wood talk about we're getting prepared for states, Lucas. We're getting prepared for states since shit, cold world almost.
Well,
So
they said it. Well, you gotta think they knew. I think they knew last year because Alex said something at States last year
mhm.
about them having it. So they've definitely been waiting for this opportunity, and I can't wait to see it. You got Richmond's conference. I know Vafa had some of their conference. Listen, Vafa's trophies look good this year. I gotta give a shout out to Ken, man. Vafa's conference championship trophies look good as shit this year, man.
I might have said something to Alex about that, and I might have made a joke to Rodney, maybe a week and a half ago. Like we ought to see who really got the best trophy, just as far as since we got 6 conferences, right, Samson? Can, can you help me
Yes,
with
we
that,
got
man?
6 conferences. We got. Hey, listen, man.
A
Don't get
long
me.
time ago, and I
So
want to
listen.
get to
Let's talk
our
about it.
conference. Hold
So
on,
let's
do
talk
you want to
about
do
it.
that? Do you want to do that now? Then we come back to
So let's talk
804.
about it. We got
Let,
six
let's go ahead.
conferences. We got Hampton Roads, right?
All right.
We got the new Hampton Roads over on the other side, the
So
SVA.
when you say
Yes, that's
the
the
newer
new.
one,
That's the new one. That's the
okay.
SVA WAS FC. That's the new one.
Let's see. So hold on.
Then you
Let me
got
back up.
the down in Lynchburg, the SWAV, Miss Carol, sweet lady, great lady.
Uh huh.
I don't care what nobody say. They got another org down there that always shows love. You already know what it is. Powerhouse Hawks. They always show
Shout out
love.
Powerhouse.
So we got
Powerhouse
them.
Hustle.
So you figure that's
Let me see.
three. Then you got
Yeah.
the legacy of Vafa. Vafa's been around since day one, right? When you just had Vafa at Hampton Roads, North and South. That's all you had. And then up here in Northern Virginia,
So Vafa always been Nova is the
Vafa,
newer one.
no, Nova. Yes, Nova is the
Compared
newer
to
one.
Vafa. Okay, listen. I
Nova
never
is the
far as
newer one.
that history. I never knew that part. Okay. Okay.
Vafa was
I mean,
here first and
I
long
heard
came Nova.
I heard a rumor of why this conference got started anyway, and we're both. You like
Oh, we
that
know
too,
why that
Lucas? You live
conference,
20
we
miles
know why
apart or
that
something.
conference, listen, man,
We can beat a dead horse, right?
that conference got started because if we keeping it funky, that conference got started because the old heads or dinosaurs, as they say out in the city, the dinosaurs
Mm-hmm.
didn't like the fact that Mac, who was at the Tide at the time, he was the president of AFA. A lot of new
Hey,
orgs was coming. A lot of new orgs was coming in right next door to some of the old heads. Same shit you see going on today.
I mean,
And the old heads wasn't feeling it, so they decided to go start their own conference.
I understand.
That's
Every
pretty
kid
much
should
the
have somewhere to
premises of it.
play. Every kid should have somewhere to play. So,
Facts, options. There's nothing wrong with
I,
options. Hey, my affiliate, my Brody, big dude Rambo in the building. Big dude
shout out
Rambo
Rambo.
on the clock.
You say I've been working. Sure, everywhere I go, I see Rambo.
Man, he working, bro. He working.
I
That's
see
the only
Rambo.
way you're gonna get in the
Yeah.
door. You gotta be working, bro. You gotta be working. So let's get into it. Let's
That's
talk
what's
about
up.
it, man.
You
Let's get
want to
into
get
it.
that conference out the way? You want to talk right
Listen, let's get into it. Let's get to that conference because you got a conference championships coming up this weekend. And I really want to know your
now?
thoughts.
Starting tomorrow.
Like what's
Starting
really
tomorrow.
good?
9
What's really
o'clock in the morning,
good?
man.
What's
Uh
really
huh.
good, bro? What's really
We got
good?
6 games.
And we need listen, and listen. I need Line with Lucas to tell the truth. I need Line with Lucas to tell the truth, my dude. So I need you to give me. I don't need you to just talk about the games. I want predictions, bro. It's not like you don't know the area. It's not like you don't know the teams. Like, what is we talking? This is you getting ready to do your first conference championships, my
I
dude.
mean,
You got to
like
speak on it, bro.
like we said, we got 6 games tomorrow. Starting at Highland Springs High School, 9 o'clock in the morning. It's
Understood.
tomorrow's gonna be a rough day because a lot of these teams have already seen each other. It's gonna be a lot of rematches. Don't
So it
nobody
should
want to
be
go
good
home,
games. Then
Samson.
hold on though. Hold
Don't
good
nobody
game.
want to go
Listen,
home, Samson. Don't nobody want to go
listen.
home, man.
But rematches in the playoffs make for good games, bro. Rematches in the
Sometimes,
playoffs make for good games.
sometimes I'm gonna give you a couple stats on a few of these games. And you might be like, I'm waiting for the other rematch, not necessarily this rematch. You
I can
see,
understand.
the Saturday rematch is going to be good, but the Sunday rematches are going to be great. But we'll
Oh,
worry about
okay.
Saturday first. So let me start
Well, I
Saturday.
mean,
Saturday, we got 9 o'clock. Got the Wildcats, Albion Wildcats versus Petersburg Crimson Tide.
so
This
what
is
side of
Roger,
town is RV? Now, I mean, we got because at the end of the day, this
the
is
Wildcats.
we
Okay,
are the new news. We are the new news. Let's just call it what it is, man. So
okay,
listen,
okay.
we got to let people. So what side of town? What side of town?
Albion Wildcats. That's what I would say the East Side.
Okay,
Church Hill,
understood,
however
understood,
you want to word that as far as the Armstrong, they wear those
understood,
they adopt those colors as far as the Wildcats.
understood.
Wildcats 3-2 on the year. Well, I didn't write down the overall standings because we have our overall standings in our division. So since this conference, I'm just gonna worry about the conference
Understood. And
race. The
we know
Wildcats,
where the Tide from. Tide been around like
y'all,
Wayne said.
y'all know Coach Tap.
Won't he
Y'all know
rap?
Coach Roger. They've been fighting in the
Oh
West
yeah,
since
Coach
OU.
Tap, Coach Scooter
Yeah,
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, Scoop. Yeah, this the guy on the scooter with the knee. Yeah, prior state
Yeah.
champions. They didn't have the state crown before, so
Was
this ain't nothing new.
balling. I actually did that
This
game.
ain't nothing new.
I did that game, man. Youngins got
They
some fight with them too. Like they got some
they
grip
went
with them, bro.
they went through a few things this year. Uh, they
Understood.
uh they did I can call it a merge, but they did a coming together, and
Makes
then
sense.
things, like all things, everything don't quite mesh. So what stuck to the wall did, what didn't stick to the wall kept it moving, and they've been grinding ever since. Like you said, you saw me out Portland. It was out
Yep.
Portland putting boot to ass that day on the road, on the blue field. So shout out Crimson Tide, AU. Like I said, it should be a tough one tomorrow. They've only given up 6 points.
Who?
Petersburg,
The Tide
as, as far as in the division,
in the
they've only
division.
given up 6 points. Yeah,
Listen, man.
they've only given
That's
up. So defense
that's
tough, led by Coach Top. We're gonna see what that offense do. Roger ain't on the scooter no more, Samson. So
yeah. I know
you know,
we our age played him at the what's name. I told you it was a monsoon though. I would love to
yeah.
play him again on dry ground. You know that shit
Next
makes it
game,
different.
next game we got coming up. That's is the Westmoreland Eagles versus CVT, and this is 12U. This is 12U.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
Westmoreland is 6-2.
But
Hold on, man.
where we know where anybody that's been around youth football know where CVT is at, where they from.
Yeah,
Holloway has
CVT
very
is Hopewell.
represented.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually 6-1A. 6-1A will get you there. Westmoreland, I you know I've been there before, but I couldn't really tell you if we as
Go.
far as
Not one of
we
them.
as
But hey,
far
they in the playoffs though.
well,
They in the playoffs.
not necessarily. That just shows the growth and reach that Alex and Wood has to reach out to folks that want to participate in the organization, in the league. They got their 4 teams. They come to play football. It's playoffs. Anything can happen. They 500.
And
It's
listen,
playoffs.
we didn't see teams get hot at the playoffs and end up down in Florida, bro. That's a fact.
That CVT 12, you're not bad though now, Sam. In the division, they 4-1. So I ain't gonna do the overalls. We just talking about inside the house.
Oh
One
yeah?
loss inside the house on 12U. That's kind of saying something. You know.
Was that loss to Westmoreland?
No sir.
So
No
then
sir.
that loss don't even matter.
mean, like I said, you got your rematches and your rematches.
Yeah,
You
your
got your
rematches is your
Saturdays,
rematch.
and then you got your Saturday rematches, and the Sunday rematches.
Understood.
So
You already said that. You already said that.
what we got? We got the RVA United. Shout out RVA United going against CVT, and that's on 8U as well. Now this CVT 8U right here, led by Coach Tim, they got a few players. I ain't gonna put them on Front Street, cause Holloway will get a little upset with me, like let the world see them when they're ready to see them, man. So that's what I'm gonna do. But
Oh, they got one of those?
they got three of those on
You know
CVT.
that D2?
They
Listen,
got
man,
three of
listen.
those. They got
Let's
three of
make it
those.
clear. That D2 gets scrappy the further you get down the road. And you still got to go through the gauntlet with the D2. Think about that. You
Man,
still got to go through the gauntlet, bit. You still got to go through the gauntlet with that D2,
that
bro.
that right there is a whole nother conversation
That's a
about
whole
that
listen.
D2 gun.
That
Yeah.
D listen, that gun, you got to think about you gotta and a lot of people, and I'm gonna let you get we'll talk about it when we get to states.
Yeah, we get to it.
Because
We
yeah,
get
we'll
about
talk
that.
about
Let
it
me get
because
to my
that D2
to my
shit ain't what everybody think it is, bro. But my
10U,
bad. So
10U,
so
10U, 10U. We got the RVA Ducks
okay.
0-2 against
So
CVT.
hold on. The
Yep.
RVA Ducks. So that's not the
All right,
same.
so let me give you a little detail on that.
Please do.
When you see RVA in 804,
Okay.
that that's a city team.
Okay, understood.
So you got your Ducks,
Understood.
United,
Your Bulldogs.
Wildcats.
Yeah.
No, no,
I,
no,
I,
no.
I
Bulldogs. Shout out Coach Tosh. That's a whole entity by itself. They
but
are city.
it's still
They
RV. So what about the
they
Bandit?
okay, and the Bandits, and that's
Okay.
the other one. Okay, so you got your city teams that may come from a center, and then like Taj
Understood.
with the Bulldogs, they are a city-based team, but Taj is more standalone. If you
Understood.
understand what I mean.
Understood. Understood. All right, I got you. All right, now we're back to
Move,
12 you.
moving on, we got the RBA Vikings versus Pittsburgh Tide. Now, this Pittsburgh Tide 12U, this Coach Steve now. I don't know if you remember Samson.
I remember the
And,
11s from last year. I did that game down there in Petersburg. I mean, down there in Henrico
and,
High School.
and when me and you first started hanging out, we down at War Hill. They
Uh-huh.
played not ABA, but it was another three-letter team in blue. And they went to overtime, 0-0. It was raining. And I was saying to you then, like, Steve, keep a scrappy squad. I don't know
Yep.
if he could fool with Day Day, but they are right though. And Steve been holding that crown down since I've met him, since 6 years, actually.
So they getting ready to come into that they getting ready to come into that D2 joint and have a party.
I mean, we gonna see.
Cause it
Like I
looked
said,
like they
same.
got 4 teams. They got 4 teams in that bracket.
Where you at CBT?
That
Because
D
that's
the
well, that,
12U.
yeah, that was Petersburg and the Vikings we was talking about.
Okay. I'm with you. I see
You
it.
see me, you see me
I
down the
see
bottom
it.
there. So
I see you down the
CB,
bottom.
CB, CBT is well represented. They does what 10
Very
games?
well represented.
Yeah, yeah. They right there. You know, you got your bird sandwiching it in like so. And then the game of the day for me, man. This will be the only game that I'm gonna go live for, unless somebody let me know something.
Bandits versus Spiders.
Hey, this 10U game gonna be like that.
For real?
This team, shout out my guy Josie. I think Coach Carl is with the Spiders 10U. Coach Mike, I used to coach with Coach Mike a couple years ago when I was under the Spider label. So this is gonna be a good one, man. 5-2
Okay.
against 5-2 overall against 7-1 overall. So just because you say D2 don't mean nothing.
Oh yeah, well
Just
you
because you might
already know
beat me,
how I feel about
just
that.
because you might beat me before, I don't know the score. I'm gonna assume a 13-6 because it's that Cincinnati, Baltimore feeling, you know. But
Understood.
Saturday rematch is gonna be good, Sam. I mean that's the lineup for Saturday. Like I said, we can get in the picks and everything like that. But I see a few blowouts because you got some top heavies. But I see two games that's gonna be real tight and might come down to last man with the ball. So
Hey, well,
Yeah,
we're gonna
and
see
Rich
what's
City and the
popping.
Bandits. Rich City and the Bandits. That's the game of the day to me. Like I said, that'll be the game I'll be live for. But y'all make sure y'all come out, man. Highland Springs. Ain't nothing but a few dollars at the gate. Parents, you go see your kid anywhere this year has been $15, $20. So,
It
like I said,
should jump, man. It's playoff
might
time.
as
It's
well
going.
support
Listen,
some local stuff.
it's
Support some
playoff
local
time.
activities, man.
It's playoff time, so I think it's going to jump no matter what, man. I think it's going to jump no matter what because everybody knows what conference leads to, right? Everybody knows what the conference leads to.
State
Like you
champs.
said, it's 6 conferences in the state of Virginia right now. That makes it a little harder to get out of Virginia.
Yep.
Playing 2 games. Think about it. Playing 2 games, and we're gonna talk about it because we talked about it before. And for those that
Yeah.
don't know, Virginia State's is going on this year, and it's going on in Richmond. Like we said, Richmond's
That's right.
back to back with it. They go from hosting their conference championship. They go from hosting their conference championship to hosting the state championship, back to back with it.
Alex and them,
Um,
Alex and them ready, need to get their sleep and get their Z's ready because these next
listen.
2 weeks, along with
Oh, bro.
just trying to live a regular life with family and all that other stuff, and I got to get, yeah, it's about to get real. We're ready to have some
They
fun.
not gonna want to see a football field. I know I wouldn't, but we're gonna get into it, man. I think this is a part a lot of people been talking about, right? So what do you feel about the drawing? I mean, the seasons are what they are now. They can't be changed. It is what it is. You gotta
All right,
win your conference championship game, or you might have a straight bid to states. But at the end of the day, the drawing has been done.
you,
I'm gonna let you give your thoughts first, and then I'm gonna give mine.
you asked me what I feel about that. Okay, so first, of course, when we talk in the group, why?
We know
Right?
why. We know exactly
What,
why.
what, what, at first, we didn't truly know the reason behind the
The
course of
drawing.
action. The course of
Because
action.
because there was two possibilities, right? Some say they was trying to mimic nationals, right? Because we know nationals do the drawing, we know regionals did the drawing. So
All
some
right.
say they was mimicking that, but my opinion was because they got tired of people trying to cheat. Let's just call it what it
And,
is.
and that's what the powers that be end up telling me, Lucas. We, sometimes you just can't trust things when you're trying to be fair for everybody and with everybody. If like you said, six fingers. You know,
Oh, wait,
if,
wait, wait, wait. Wood said to remind the people that the conference championship games are free.
my bad, Wood. My bad on
Free.
and see.
They did that
That's what I say.
last year. They did that last year, bro. They did that
We've been
last
we've
year.
been paying 15 and 10 out of
Listen,
town all night.
free.
Some places I still pay to go in the stream because I'm a support the support
Support the
because that's how
support.
my mama taught me. So
So now
my bad,
everybody
Wood.
know it's free. It's free. It's
Yeah,
free. It's free. It's free.
everyone definitely needs to be in the building
Yeah, there's no
there. But
excuse not to be right. So
but yeah, but far as that drawing though, we had a lot of questions on why it was being done that way. Once the powers that be told me ABC, I understood it. I knew
exactly
from
what
the
it was.
I knew from the beginning that it couldn't have been a drawing for names because no names was there to be drawn yet.
Well, so this is the kicker, right? You remember Roanoke? I think it was what 3 years ago, because 757 had stakes last year, so 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Roanoke.
it was Lynchburg.
Remember they changed this. Yep, in Lynchburg. My bad. Remember they had to
Uh-huh.
change the schedule like 3 times. Then they had to put it out late because people's records wasn't being reported correctly. So that's why the drawing was done, bro. To eliminate that, you say, okay, we're gonna put every conference. From my understanding, from somebody that was there, they pretty much put a ball with a number on it in a hat. They had somebody from each conference there, and you pulled the ball out the hat, and then whatever that number was where your conference
Whatever the
was.
number was is where you went,
Where your
right?
conference was.
And don't forget Samson. 6 conferences,
Six.
5.5 were there represented. Roanoke is pretty little distance away, but
Facts.
what's cool with their in-house
With
representation.
their in-house representatives.
But see, I haven't seen the Roanoke. I haven't seen that conference teams, coaches, parents complaining on Facebook.
They're not
No
going to.
complaints.
I'm just gonna
Them
keep it
ain't
a
the
bet
ones
they're
like
not going
it's
to,
just
bro.
seven
Like
five seven.
they'll
It's
ask
just seven
questions.
five seven.
they'll ask questions and they'll make statements, but they're not really gonna bitch and complain about it, and that's just how they move, bro.
It,
That's just how they
because at
move.
the end
But
of the day, it's either win or go home.
that's it.
I
If
told
you
the
and
lady,
this, if you
uh,
feel like your team, and this is the thing, right? And though I agree it's fucked up, because if you are the obvious number one seed, you lose your seed. That's horrible, bro. That sucks.
but
I'm
see,
trying to tell you, I'm
but
going through that now.
it was
So,
only one. Diggy Carter,
and the
shout out
Steppers,
Diggy, and the Steppers are the only two
only obvious number
that
one seed.
I saw that should have been number one. Everybody else, who knows?
So
Well, we'll see. I don't even know.
shout out to them, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to them.
Diggy,
They should have
Diggy
got.
beat
They should have got.
Diggy beat all the asses. All the 9 U's that I know about, he beat your ass.
So
So he
listen,
should be number one for sure.
we don't know what teams are going to play at states, but we do know what conferences are playing who.
Right.
You followed a lot of the D2, so it's not many D1s. We're real as
What
brother
happened?
EF.
What happened? What happened?
Listen as brother EF would say, it's real D2 ish. It's real D2 ish. It's
Two
very
years,
listen.
2 seasons ago,
How
Sam.
many you got in Richmond? Because in I don't know how many we got. I don't know how many D1s. I think P and me
I'm
might
just,
be the only D1s.
I
But
was just wanted to say that.
in Vafa, it's only two. I think two D1 teams, maybe one, two or one or two. Everybody else D2s.
2 seasons ago, I went in Virginia Zone and said the only D1 chance we got is Dejon Austin. I haven't made a post like that since. I'm not saying 804 doesn't have that, but we're gonna
But
see.
we
We're
gonna
gonna
see.
see, man.
We see.
That's how
And we're not
that's
speaking on the city, but we seen what just happened out in the city, right? We
I mean,
seen that 12U knockout. We seen what happened at the Rico. What Barry say? Operation Beast thing or some shit. Barry said. We see so
you
a
gotta play
knock.
football, man.
Uh,
You
hey,
gotta play
nigga get
football.
knocked off any nigga get
Yeah.
knocked off any day, man.
I I'm not gonna just give it to you. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna just give it to you.
Can't
You
just
gotta
give it
beat
to
me.
you.
Don't blame the refs. So that's why I say, as far as the drawing, that's just a part of the process, man. You know,
It's the new way
some
because people couldn't
some
keep
some
it
of the
on.
guys complaining are not the guys who might got to play a few more games to make it there. You just
Listen, if
wanted
you
to
got,
straight
I
ride.
feel sorry
You
for
just wanted to straight
anybody,
ride to Sunday. You
bro.
know,
You got some people. Listen, man. You got some people that's gonna have to play 3 games, bro. That's a lot of states after just possibly playing 2 games in conference the week before.
I mean,
That gauntlet is a
is that? That's what I say. Is that because of the amount of teams it is,
well. We
the
getting
amount of
ready to
the
find out, man.
conferences?
We
You
getting
know,
ready to find out, and I think we're gonna start with the 6U. 6U D1 is what we're gonna start with. We're getting ready to find out 6U D1. Uh, hold on, my
then,
bad.
then I would say before you get in that D1 D2 thing. I heard
Okay, talk about it.
if you're D2 and
Okay,
I'm D1
correct,
and you beat me,
correct,
you are now D1
correct.
and I am now D2.
100% correct. Congratulations, you are the winner. Congratulations, because you're 100% correct. That's how
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
I literally just talked to Craig about that rule
So
probably
that's a
about three
national
days ago.
rule or a state rule?
I just talked to Craig. It's a national rule, obviously. It's a national rule. If I beat, if my D2, so it is what it is, man. But it all depends on. But
So
we don't got to
so you
worry
got
about that down here. But we don't got to worry about that down here because our D2s don't play D1s.
that's not exactly true.
Not in the playoffs, because we declare around here. That's only going to affect areas where you just play a schedule. You play the playoffs. Number one goes D1. Number two goes D2. That's the only place that's
Because
going to affect.
I was in the building and shout out Coach Ray and the OC. I be forgetting his name. Tay Boogie, I think it is. I saw the Ramblers 7U, who was a D2 team, beat Glenn Lee, who was a D1 team.
I think it got to be in the playoffs, though. I don't think it's in the regular season. That's a
How would a
good
D
question.
how would a D1 and D2 play in the playoffs when we got two sides?
That's why I said it won't affect us.
Okay, okay,
It won't affect us.
okay.
But the big question, I got a question. Since we're asking questions right now, what's really good with this one?
It's really good. Yeah.
What's really listen, I'm still trying to figure out if you got two teams in the same age group, isn't one supposed to be D1, the other supposed to be D2? Because I remember when Watkins had them two good teams years ago, 2014, 2015, Orange Caps and the Black Caps. I remember they wouldn't let both of them go. Yeah, so like I'm wondering like how do
Well,
you like
I guess so. When you say that, that sounds like the Jags to me.
not just the Jags, you got a lot of
Well,
oars
no,
that
no. I'm just saying to me because I've
oh
seen the
okay.
Jags this year, and they got the teal and they got the black,
Okay.
and I know Jags are all D2, but I know they got two eights and two this and two that. So I was wondering how does that work for them? Do
And
they
that's what I'm
decide
so
in
does one
house
get it does
who
one get
goes to the playoffs, or they
or
both
does
go?
or does one get or do they allow them to go D2, D3? Because you know the whole conference of VAFA is D2.
D3. I don't
If
even know
your
what
whole
you're talking about.
conference is D2, they can't make you go D1. They're gonna make a D2 team go D1 because the Oregon got two teams. That wouldn't make sense. It would make
You're
sense
right.
the other way. It would make
You
more
can't
sense the other way.
go up. Well, which brings me to another thing. You know, maybe this is a cat that shouldn't be letting the streets, but um, I hear that the team got other plans, wanted to make other moves, so they decided to forego their playoff, their Virginia playoff run. All right. So you got a team that's under them wants to step
Okay,
up
so
into
listen,
their
I
spot.
just my bad, not mean to what's the name, my bad,
Yeah.
not mean to what's the name. Uh, my man Shane in the building was happening. Roger Holloway in the building was happening. Los in the building was happening. Everybody popped in when I won't pay
Los, what's
attention.
up, bro? Yeah.
Chevy in the building was happening. Alex said, here we go. As we're speaking of the rule, Alex got it right here. It is in effect during the regular season, but the rule is optional. And we both know that Craig has made it very clear on my lives before, on his lives before, that he's not going to step on local toes when it comes to the rules. We know that.
Well, I mean, like I said to you when we talk online, offline, the same way Donald Trump says, states, you handle the state business. If it's outside the state business, then I'll jump
Then
in.
I'll handle it. And that's what Craig,
Allegedly.
and
So,
that's what type time, and that's what Craig is basically on. So listen, we got some. I get to do a game in states, and we'll get to it. But my man James is in here. You know when James is in the building, James got some things to
yeah.
say. I give James credit; he will speak his mind. And Jason said, though Vafa is D2, they do have some D1 teams though. I know one D1 team, which is the Jags 12U. James, can you fill us in? Tell us what's really good. What other teams do you feel, James, are D1 teams in Vafa?
I mean, the
Eric wants to know the same thing. Eric
the
says, like who?
Jag 6U, that 7U not bad. I seen the 7U.
You talking
If you
about Dinks Double Decker? I call it Dinks Double Decker because he got the
like
sixes and the
that
sevens.
6U, yeah, they knocked off the baby show in a hell of a game 7-6.
Here you go.
And
See, we getting
they
all the answers, Lucas. We getting all the answers. Alex just dropped it on us again. We know Alex know the rules. That's one thing for
yeah,
certain.
you better bet
You
it.
better, you better bet it. Local conferences run states. Craig takes over when regionals start. So it's just like we said. He's not going to step on the local toes, bro.
So freeze real quick. So
Okay.
I had a problem. Let's assume I had a problem with
Hey, Lucas. Look, Lucas. You got a response. Is what you got. Antonio Dinkins says, "Stop your
niggas.
shit." Look at it.
Yeah, he already know what it is. But listen, so I had a problem with what I went on Facebook and said, them Richmond niggas. But the whole time, that's not even it. As far as me blaming Alex Wood, the 804 chapter, me being a Nova coach or a VAFA representative,
Right.
how much blame can I really place on the 804 charter for how things are going to go down.
You can't.
I,
What can you
Because
do? How can
I've
you
been,
blame it?
I wanted you to give me your scores and standings, and you don't have any
And you
scores and
couldn't do
standings.
it. You don't even have
But
it. You have it.
but out of six,
So this is
only
listen.
only one does that.
I don't see how you don't have standards. Everybody got MPRs, right? Everybody
E-
in the AY regular
Everybody
season
gonna
game,
use the
everybody's
NPR.
do MPRs. What do
They're
they
gonna use
tell
that
you?
rule when they need
What
it.
do they tell you to write on the bottom of the NPR before you sign it? Isn't the score on the bottom of the
It's the
NPR?
score. That's right. It's the
So
score.
how do we?
It's the score.
Why is it so hard for people to
But
find the
see,
score?
that stays in my book, correct?
No, you got to give it to the
And
field marshal. You got to give it to the field marshal.
so I always let Team Mom handle that kind of stuff. I figured it just stayed in the book, and then they put it in
Listen,
the trunk until the next game.
Alex is talking to us tonight. Welcome to What's Really Good, and Alex is telling us what's really good. Listen, James answered our question, so I got to put it on the screen if we ask him a question, right? I
Yeah,
got to put it up there. James
yeah.
said he feels like Eric's 11, you should be D1, and the other team should be D2. Isn't that what we was just talking about?
What? See, James, help me out there, bro. How do you determine that before it gets too late? You know, because right now it's too late to say this, that.
So does that
We need
sound
to have
like
it
it's a great?
understood.
That sound like a gray area loophole, then, right? Because how do you distinguish if you got two teams in the org? How do you distinguish
Don't
which
forget,
one is?
don't forget. My whole conference is D2 no matter what. I don't care what you say.
Hey, listen,
So then,
Alex. Hey, Alex dropping bombs tonight. He don't give a damn.
oh man,
He said nobody posted their standings except for the Richmond Conference and the new 757 Conference.
okay,
So
so
you got
two
to do the
conferences out
drawing.
of six.
So you got to
Two
do the
conferences out
drawing.
of six.
So you got to do the
The
drawing.
information not correct. Information not correct. Let me ask you
Jeff
this
in the
then,
building.
Seth.
Jeff in the building.
Let me ask you this, Seth, because you've been in it a little longer than me. I come from Metro. So
Okay.
speaking of
So
standings,
Alex
regular.
said,
Hold on,
Alex. So see, listen, Alex got the rule book sitting in front of him right now. Alex got his
hold on.
cigar, his cognac, and his rule book sitting in front of him right now, Lucas. Alex said one should be D1 and one should be D2.
When do you determine that? Legitly, though. Hmm.
I don't know.
You may
But
be right.
Eric said he got a response too, because Eric said he hasn't beaten no D1 teams all year. Hey, listen, James said, you
So
know
that
what team?
so that's it, James. Then he
You
talking
see,
to James with that one.
you
Yeah,
see what James said though?
yeah. I'm reading it now. Yeah.
And it's a fact. He ain't lying. He not lying. You
Have
know what
have
you know?
have, have those two played this year?
No, I don't think so. And I think that's why James is saying he should be in that mix. James is saying it should be the Jags, James, and the Ramblers. That's what James is saying.
Shout
That's
out
what he's
Prince James.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
So how many is in that 11 team?
James just accused this man of eluding. Remember, the new word is eluding. It ain't ducking no more. It's eluding, right? That's
Don't
strategically ducking. You're eluding.
I already said we passed
We passed
graduated.
strategically ducking. Now they're just flat out eluding. They don't even care if you know now. They just eluding. And that's what he said. He said, ask him. I gotta find it because that was a good one. He said, ask him how many have he played. Here you go. When he said he hasn't beaten any, he said, ask him how many has he played.
So everybody's still playing 8 games as a regular season, right?
Okay, he said they played PME and they lost. Everybody, normally you play an 8-game regular season. You play
No,
seven
no, no.
games in the box.
Well, see that's fugazi right there. How doesn't James know that the Jags played PME?
James didn't say they didn't. I said I didn't. James
Okay,
never
I'm sorry.
answered that.
Okay,
That
I'm
might be
sorry.
how James knows that he
So
should
James
be.
seen him as like, nah, Lucas, they jab all right
That
for real, for
job,
real.
there you have it. There you
But you
have
see,
it.
Coach said, I lost everybody. I lost everybody. I ain't good enough.
Ain't nobody hearing that bullshit. Save that bullshit, man. Save that bullshit. I don't want to hear that shit. So let's get into the brackets while we at it, man. 6U.
Man.
6U. Listen, 6U. Let's get into the brackets, man.
No,
6U, man.
no, because I had one more question, Sam. You made me forget, but and it was
It'll come back to you. Don't even
the
worry
two
about it. It'll come.
teams and something else because it's like,
It
man,
was another question. It was another
this,
topic. I think we
this
got
shit
a
is
couple answers. We got a couple
this thing is
answers on a
terrible, man.
couple.
We got to get a little more organized as a state. You know,
We're
what
real D2-ish. It's so bad, bro. It's so bad.
can we declare D2 as a state? I know the conferences can do that, but can we?
Hey, we're almost there, bro. How many D1s y'all got in Richmond? It ain't but maybe two in Vafa,
Not a
and
lot.
maybe two or three in Nova. How many y'all got in Richmond? We know that the conference in Roanoke, Lynchburg, that whole conference is D2, so they have no D1s.
7-5, a little short cheese down there. I mean, they got some good teams, but not no
So we
quantity.
are
They got
D2. We
quality, but not
listen.
quantity.
We are a D2 and some possibles. We damn near playing spades out this bitch, bro. You feel me? We
Man,
are a D2 state with some options, bro.
what
It's
happened, man?
bad, man.
Tell
It's
me what
bad.
happened.
Look, Jawan don't want to believe it. Jawan said, hell no. Hey, bro,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
I'd like to know. And Coach Jawan, I can't wait to see you next week. Haven't seen you all year. Not
Listen,
saying
we
I've been
are.
just looking for you, but would have liked to see y'all this year. Just I had some free time, Coach. You know,
Oh, shots. Hey, listen. Hey, put
where
your
you been
vest
at?
on.
I didn't even know. Shout out Muscle Man. I seen Muscle Man about 4 times this
Hey,
year,
put
but
your
I ain't
vest
seen
on,
Jawan
Lucas.
though.
Put your vest on. Shots being fired. Shots being fired. I'm gonna let you read that comment. I'm
Let me
gonna
see
let you
how
read that
was
comment.
just throw out 11 you man. James, this is not today, James. We ain't even gonna do that tonight. We might need to save this for next Friday, as far as talk about the states and all that part, because that's
Hey,
two three
Jeff,
hours.
listen.
That's two three
Now
hours
that's
in
what you
itself.
call a selfish coach.
You know,
Jeff Overton said, I'd rather be D1 and get my ass kicked. That is terrible, man. Hey,
Jeff,
listen, man. What
Jeff,
the?
Jeff, Jeff come from the all D1 era. When I first met Jeff,
Yeah, listen.
PM Playmakers Elite was playing the Central Virginia Hurricanes. Shout out Lamont Cook. Jeff beat them 21-9, I think it was. Good game. Kick their ass though. I never seen PME before. Like, who was them guys?
Listen.
Like,
That
he
nigga
won
Jeff
nothing
said,
but 4 teams
hey,
there.
bro,
And it was
Jeff,
and
hey,
it was 4 good teams, Sansa. You had the
hey,
4
Jeff.
best teams in the state.
That nigga Jeff said, I'm gonna take the ass whooping. I'm not going D2, Charlotte. That
I
is
mean,
insane,
it
bro.
it used to be D2 was a bad word. When did it
Horrible.
when did
Oh,
when did
nigga, you went
when did it
D2. You couldn't even talk. You couldn't even listen. They
when
said
did that
D2.
become cool?
Let
When did
niggas
that
tell
become
it
cool?
for years. Let niggas tell it. D2 at Florida paid for D1. That's what they. That's how they
Oh
said
shit.
it, bro.
Okay. Okay. Well, you gotta have the I mean, I know in my city that D2 thing was a nah, we're not doing that, not doing that. Now I
So
look
let's
at the
talk about it.
I look at the
Let's talk
schedule.
about it, bro. Let's
Oh
talk
shit, it's
about it.
D2, man.
Let's talk. Hey, Joe.
Terrible.
Hey, I I
Where you going?
definitely did, bro. And I did it in 10U with a bunch of 9-year-olds like a dumbass. Hey, listen, this is a good one right here. What's your thoughts?
Where's that?
Problem is, Virginia is D2 because there are too many teams local to each other spreading out the talent, all because of the adults. Agree or disagree, man? Agree or disagree, Lucas?
It's a lot of teams, Samson.
I agree.
It's a lot
I
of teams.
wholeheartedly agree.
It's
I
it's it's
wholeheartedly agree with this comment, bro.
and
I
and and and
wholeheartedly
and
agree.
and, and, and the crazy thing about it, shout out to the Quentin for that. The kids can't put it together. There's nothing but the adults that put it together. So I get
That's
mad
it.
with you. I get mad with you and go make 804 yada yada yas because I couldn't get my way with you.
And like I said the other day, I'm sorry about that. I'm
My
kind of
son,
sick.
my son, my son and your son is cool. They was teammates. Now they're not because we couldn't get along. That shit ain't
And
fair,
that's
man.
how it
Too
works.
many teams.
And the
Too many
league's
teams.
not gonna tell you, and the league's not gonna tell you, I mean, AWOL's not gonna say if you got 6, 7 orgs and want to start a new conference, they don't give a damn if we got 7 or 8 conferences in Virginia. long as we got the teams to fill the
Who
conferences, bro. So
who who have you seen in this realm turn down money?
that's a fact. That's a fact.
I
So
mean,
at the 6UD1, Lucas, we got Richmond playing Nova in the 6UD1. Richmond playing Nova. So out of Richmond, the
yeah,
6UD1 is going to be PME, I believe. I don't. Again, it's not many D1s.
I mean, yeah, out of Richmond, as far as the D1, our D1 is East End Tigers. Shout out Coach Marvin Brown.
So, and then the winner of that got to play the 6U. Sorry about that. I'm a little sick. The winner of that got to play the 6U out of the new conference out in what's the name?
Can I
I
can I
had to
be
look.
can can I be honest though? The East End Tigers 6U,
Okay,
I
talk about
I
it.
I don't believe have won 3 games, maybe four. I mean, I don't
So
know
are
if they're
you?
five.
So I'm asking you a
I
question
don't
then.
know if they're 500, but that's all we have. We only have two. We only have
So
two. So one had to go here and one had to go here. But honestly,
so I got so.
in in normal times, this wouldn't be accepted. Let's
So
just
you're
say that
saying they haven't?
to
So
be
hold on, hold
nice.
on, hold on. So you're
But
saying that you're being real nice. I don't know what that's. I need this guy right here. I need this guy right. Hold on, this guy. I need that guy. Listen.
I
So
mean,
yeah, I need that guy right there, bro. So what you're saying is they
because
not supposed to be.
our D1 is
You're
not
saying they
D2.
not supposed to be a states is what you're saying. You're saying that Richmond is sending a D1 team that hasn't even won 3 games. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm telling you that looking at the bracket, is many people that fit that criteria. We got to, I mean, that's no shame on the league or the orgs or whomever, because if
You make
your
a nigga
name's
not listen. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. You
if your
make me
name
not even.
if
You make me not even want to go through all the brackets and just point out the D1 teams with the D1 games we're looking to see. Like for example, the Jags versus Day Day,
see, that's a different age group, that's a different
and
circumstance,
that's D1.
and that's D1. But see, different age group, different circumstance. I was just talking about that particular one, giving you what I know from my area. This is probably going to be my representative, more than likely, whatever the
So
hell.
you're saying that the first
How
round.
about this? How about this? How about this?
Hey,
Go to
Julius. Hey,
go to
yeah. Hey, listen. My man said you alluding, bro. Everybody in the comments said you. They need the awful look. Listen.
go to
They
go to
need the.
nine
Oh
U
no,
go to
no,
nine U
no.
go
Listen.
to
Look,
nine
look,
UD
look.
two.
Everybody
Go to
said it.
nine
Look,
UD two.
look. Look,
Oh,
everybody said it. Look, everybody
cause
said it, Charlie. Everybody said it.
go to nine UD two.
All right,
Go
bet.
to
Let's
nine
go.
UD two.
Let's get to it, man. Let's go
And
find
maybe
9UD2.
people could understand what I'm
Hold
saying.
on.
Cause I I learned, in this game here, you ain't got to keep repeating the obvious.
You said
D
9UD2 or
Yes, sir,
D2?
Reebok.
All right, there you go
Yes,
right there.
indeed. Yes,
There you go
indeed.
right there.
All right, now you take a look. Tell
I'm
me what
going
you
to it.
see.
Hold on. Let me check my notes. Let me check my notes. My eyes ain't that good to see it on the screen. Let me check my notes. I see the D2 bracket is deep as a bitch. That's what I see. The D2 bracket is deep, bro.
That's
You
the
got every
first bracket.
conference. Hold on, no,
That's the
no. You
No,
got
we don't
all
have every
five
conference.
conferences. The only conference that does not have that is not in the D2 9U is Nova. That's the only conference that's not in it.
So just looking at that paper right there, black and white, that's all you see. Now
Yeah.
these are representatives. That's names gonna fill them spots. You see my representative, right? And this is my homeboy. This is my ace.
So who do you think is gonna be your 9U D2? Hold on, I gotta go look at my other notes because you sent me the games for this weekend. Hold on.
I mean, that's already a shoe. That's already a shoe in right there from my area.
I don't see no 9U games. So who is your 9U? I see your 9U D1s. Who's your 9U D2?
Congratulations to Wayne Thomas, conference champion of the 804 9UD2.
Don't we rap? Listen, don't we
Don't
rap?
we rock?
Don't we
And
rap?
Wayne the number 4 seed.
Don't we rap? So Wayne got it.
Everybody,
Hold on. Let me go. Hold on. Hold on. So Wayne has to go again. Hold on, my bad. Let me get to the notes again. So Wayne is gonna have to go.
all I'm saying is sometimes putting a name on the line is better than no name at all.
Listen, man, it states, man, he might get hot, but he gotta go through the gauntlet. That nigga gotta listen.
Wayne said he told me and Alex he gonna upset people. I said,
Listen,
you don't
bro.
think he gonna
It's
upset
listen,
my stomach?
listen to me. The 4 and the 5 seed has to go through hell to get out of states. And then turn around the next weekend and go through that same gauntlet at regionals, bro. Because we're
Yeah,
not just a D2 state. We're a D2
and that,
region.
so that's probably what my question was earlier. Because I know me and you talked, and we know some guys that just not going, and they very well should and maybe could go to states and shoot their shot. But now, Lucas, this ain't our year. We're gonna wait till next year. We're gonna
Yeah,
retool and come back.
it's a couple teams like that.
But then you got a couple teams. I don't care what happened. We
Yeah,
going
listen.
on out there.
Yeah, guy by the
Our
name,
flyers
listen.
said we won the
Hold
conference.
on, you got you
Come
got
sign
you,
up with us.
you got a guy like motherfucking Jeff Overton already made it very clear. He
I'm
will
trying to
take an
tell you, man.
ass whooping before he go D2, Sean.
I mean,
He done
but I mean,
already told you.
you
It's not a
this
game.
this is states, which goes to regionals, which goes to the nationals.
So let's
Best
talk
teams,
about it.
best teams, best teams. Do we really need all conferences to send a representative?
Hey, listen, my man Roderick Holloway, shout out to him, Airstrike Boys out there, and the Hit Squad out there with
Yeah.
the EP Cavalry. Shout out to them. He got a good valid point, and it was just second and followed up by Eric Washington, who said the same exact thing. That there's a lot of the first round games are the championship games.
Sometimes that's based on the drawing. I mean, you have that sometimes in some age
So my
groups.
question to those two comments though is, what game do they feel that way about? If they feel that way, what game do they feel? What
Coaches
game
only
do
speak. Coaches only speak on their age group, a la James and Eric. So those coaches are speaking on whatever age group they're in. So that was 12U D2 Airstrike, and Holloway is with
so that's what I'm trying. Holloway, well, I think Holloway he represents the whole org. I gotta salute him on that. Whatever team
yeah.
comes out the cavalry, he gonna rock it. He gonna represent it. So,
Okay,
but
okay.
the hit squad is the 10U, and then the airstrike I believe is the 11U. No,
So
12U,
they,
12U.
so that means once again we have to go pull those brackets out, look at those, and be like, so what do I see on this paper that's not right, or that shouldn't be here?
So Holloway said the 13U D2's first round game. I'm going to it. This is what we're here for, man. This
Thirteen U,
welcome to
13U D2.
the new news, man. It's me and Lucas. We here. We locked in, man. What's really
Mm-hmm.
good? 13 UD2. We said here in the first round is Vafa versus Richmond. He feels like that is the D2. He said they feel like whoever that is should be the champs. Then he said 10
13U
UD2.
is that that's shit. That's Rich City Spiders. I love Rich City Spiders 13U.
I'm
Got on
trying to
my
think.
inbox
Vafa.
open, and I don't really bet
I'm
with Rich
trying to
City
think.
like that,
Vafa's
but
13U. Who's gonna represent Eric? Where you at? Who's representing Vafa's
yeah,
13U?
I do believe that's Rich City on the 13U.
Aim high. Aim high. I
Aim
think
high.
Aim High might
Rail
be
was
coming
talking
out of
about aim
Vafa.
high. Rail was talking about
My
aim high.
man
Rail was
sales
talking about aim
team.
high.
My man
Mhm.
sales team.
We still got yeah, he still get in my inbox for sure.
Yeah, so it
We
might
don't
be.
even
I
know
think
bet
Vafa
with the
is
L
Aim
three
High.
teams.
Holloway said I'm repping Aim High. It might be Aim
Mhm.
High. Yeah, it is Aim High. Sales squad. Listen, they tough, bro. They
But
tough.
I haven't seen a lot of 13U this year. That
Listen,
13U,
they
14U,
tough. They gonna be tough.
you see them in the spring a little bit. You see them in nationals when they come to this time, but during the season, The only 13U I seen was Watkins and DMVU, and that was that
So
was crazy.
Holloway feels like that game is a championship game. So somebody just came in the building, right? So Aim High has to play 703 this week. Aim High has to play 703 this week to see who's going to represent Vafa in that 13U D2 game in the first round against the Spiders, as let you tell it.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Now,
Spiders for sure. I like the Spiders.
so Tate, that's what we getting ready to talk about, Tate. Tate come right in this bitch with guns blazing, playing no games. Tate come in here just like this.
We not spoke on that,
Listen,
Samson. Look, we not gonna keep beating a dead horse or a dead stepper or whatever the hell it is.
listen.
We already
Tate
said
said
that.
he running through
We're
it. I
not.
want
We're
to.
not.
So let's look at it though.
Do
When
it
he
again.
said
Do it again. You beat everybody. Do it again.
it ain't but 3 teams, man.
2 games. That's why I understand
Yeah,
why folks.
man.
That's why I understand why folks are making posts. You want to be the number one seed, so you can wait for Sunday to watch the 2 teams that you already beat. Beat that ass again,
Yeah,
then.
hey, Hov, y'all gonna run through it. It
Just beat
really
that ass
ain't
again.
that
If it's
easy.
like
Yeah, man.
that, if you like that,
Wait a minute.
I I think PME can get
Oh,
their
but
ass.
I see what the problem is.
I think PME they know PME ain't no pushovers. That's the
It's a
problem.
troll. They know it's a troll.
That's
It's
what
a
I just said.
troll
You
under the
just said
bridge.
they
They
know
know it's
PME
a
ain't no
troll.
easy win. They know
They know
PME
it's
ain't
a
no easy win.
troll under the bridge, and they know that this little mother
Listen,
can get hot at any time, bro. They know it's a troll under the bridge that's gonna be sitting up there watching
I,
a game.
I
That's gonna be
told you,
gonna be in the watching a game like a hawk.
my first introduction into AYF states Jeff Overton, straight up.
Listen,
So I mean,
listen.
you know,
That's
do it
gonna be a
again, do it again, Tate, do it again, Diggy. That's all.
hey.
Just do it again, bro.
Look, hey, he's confident too. Tate, where you at? Tate, fight back. Tate, he's
Hey,
confident.
when,
Tate,
when,
fight
when have
back.
you seen Jeff not confident?
Fight back.
Even when Jeff didn't have the best 8U or 7U or whatever it was a couple years ago.
Uh-oh.
But no, he did
Uh-oh.
have a good squad. He
Uh-oh.
did have a squad.
Hey, Terrell Starks. Hey,
Hold
for
on,
real, what's really good? Because that happens to be the name of the show, don't you know?
hold on,
What's
Samson.
really
Look here.
good, man? What's really good? What's really good? Listen, Tate responded. Tate asked a question, Lucas. He said,
Man, I like y'all. I like y'all for real. But what
oh,
I'm
wait
saying
a
is
minute.
don't bitch about it. Just I
Wait.
like the steppers on 9U. They're a
Wait.
tough little bit. They're a tough group, man.
Get back
They're a
over
tough
here. Get
group.
back over here. You ain't gonna speed
They're a
off
tough
like
group.
that. Get back over here.
I like the steppers
So
on
you
9U.
said so your prediction is the Ramblers over Jeff?
Ain't no Ramblers. They steppers, bro. They
Steppers.
steppers, bro. Thank you.
Steppers, my bad.
Elite.
You
Elite
got the
steppers.
steppers.
Yeah. Elite.
Hey Jeff, I'm trying to tell them you get hot on their ass. It's gonna be listen.
I'm saying it's gonna be cold outside. You know what I mean?
Listen.
And that's D1, so that's gonna be at Huguenot, right? That game, if it gets there, will be at
It'll
Huguenot.
be a Huguenot. I think so.
Okay. Okay.
Well, nah,
Okay.
because on championship day, I think Alex said he got some on each. So I don't know where that's gonna be. I don't
Okay.
know where
Okay.
it's gonna be.
Okay. I mean, like I say, like it's either or. I know one team is already in the championship. The other team got to get there.
We got a prediction. We got a prediction. First prediction on what's really good from a coach himself. PME 14-7.
Well, what was the score without the refs last time? Because I heard it was refs and it won't refs. What was the deal with that, Samson? Did you ever truly find out what happened?
They in here. They can speak.
I mean, that's why I brought it up, and everybody love to respond and answer. So don't be
Hey,
quiet
listen.
now. The Steppers played both PMEs, but one of them didn't have refs, so it was an organized scrimmage or some shit.
Oh, the North didn't have refs. When they were supposed to play the North, didn't have refs.
I'm just saying.
You
Some of
see
that
what
stuff.
Tate said? You see
Some
what
of that
Tate
stuff.
said? Every time they play them people, they amp him up. He ain't never beat them people. Jeff, you ain't never beat them people, Jeff. Fuck talking about.
And listen, man, it's easy to type. Ain't it, Sam? It's easy to type.
Hey,
It's easy to type.
hey,
All right.
very easy to type. Listen, Terrell Stark said he wants to know who I'm picking in this game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
Cause like I
okay.
said, give me the steppers for the 9U. Ain't no like that.
In the 9U, I gotta give the steppers the edge. I'm giving the steppers the edge, man. But I got it being 6-7. Stepper.
6-7.
Extra
Okay.
point lives matter. Ain't that what you
Extra
say?
point.
Ain't that what you say?
Hey, listen,
Six,
they
seven
really do.
steppers.
They really do. Them extra points really
Six,
do.
seven, 6-7. I listen, Jeff,
They
I
really do.
said Jeff knows defense, bro. He's not been known to give up a lot of points. You feel me? He's not been known to give up a lot of points. So I got it 6-7 steppers.
The few times I've seen Diggy this year, he ain't
And
hit
that
number
see what I'm
13.
saying?
He ain't
That
hit
look,
number
Jeff
13.
said first mistake, but this is why I say 6-7 steppers. Because Jeff don't give up many points, but neither does Tate, and Jeff ain't never beat Tate.
N- Listen, listen.
Six,
Jeff
seven
ain't
steppers.
Jeff ain't never beat Tate.
That's what he
That
said.
that was just that was is that a true
That's
stat?
what Tate said that Jeff has never
Hey
beat. He
TJ,
said,
you
listen,
ain't never beat these dudes
right
either, bro.
here, he said, every time we play them people,
I
y'all
want to hear
amp him
Jeff say
up.
that. I want to see Jeff co-sign that.
Oh,
I want
well, we can wait.
because I mean because
Because
that's
Tate said ever.
because both of them two are 15, 10 plus years veterans. Ain't no way
So
they I
James
ain't never
said, when
beat
is
you.
the 11U? Let me go to 11U D1. Hold on. 11U D1. That championship game is played on day one. That championship will be at Petersburg High School, from what I was told. Petersburg High School on Saturday will be the
It
11U
should
championship game.
Little Birdie said it might be two championships that day.
It is. And there go your answer right there.
Okay, all right. Damn, Jeff.
That's what we're here for. Lucas was really good. That's what we're here for, baby.
Cap it 100. Yeah, they
Listen,
said. Yeah, they. I mean, can we touch that? Talk about that real quick.
which one?
That the 8U D1. Because I heard what I understand why some teams didn't want to go to states, but then when I hear about some teams that maybe want to choose another route instead of
How,
states,
bro? How? How do you change? I heard about
who?
I seen that in play action. Listen, play action be it lit. You see a
Yeah,
lot in play action. You get
shout
shout
out
out
to
to
EF,
EF in
man.
play
Shout out,
action, man.
yeah, man. Yeah.
You get a lot of info in play action, bro, and people don't
But
even know it.
do we
But
truly
again,
have?
like you said, how can you? Because I seen what you talking about, and my first reaction was
But
simple.
I'm just being generic right here. How many teams, according to you, in the state are YNC ready, are battle ready?
Of course, we're a fucking D2 state. What kind of question?
No, we still got a few. We got a few in our state that can handle their business.
Who?
Steppers, Seahawks,
You think they Y and C ready though?
they will compete.
How many
They
how many
they
Y and
will
C
be.
teams? Let's keep this funky. How many
I
Y and
think they
C
will
teams?
compete.
Hold
You
on.
see what they did at the EF Classic against YNC. They might have lost,
That's a
but shit,
question that
it is what it
everybody.
is.
That's a question that everybody is asking,
Dudes didn't
Eric.
even want that game. You know what I mean?
That's a question that everybody's asking, Eric. Who dropped out of 8UD1 to go run the D2? They said they hit the hall last year. Said they was out of there, Lucas. Said they was out of
I'm
there,
one.
Carl.
I'm all right. So
We got to find out who it was. The
I
people want to know.
I can't.
You know, Lucas. Your ass know who it was.
All I'm
Lucas
saying
knows
is,
who it was,
hold
Sean.
on. All I'm saying is,
Hey, I think we
some
all might know who it is. If blink
th-
twice if
there
that's the
you
right
go.
answer.
Some guys want to go try their hand at other stuff, man, and that's the best I can say. You know, more
he said
power
the
to them.
Seahawks.
I'm rooting for them.
He said the
Go ahead.
Seahawks went to another league. So what league? Oh, they decided to go 1C. So the Seahawks 8U think they YNC ready?
I went back on Street Kid Media YouTube and watched a few Seahawks game I did this year. I ain't quite see that, But I mean, what do I know? I'm media man, as Coach B calls me. So we gonna see,
Coach
man.
Tate said they tried to move their 8U up, but they got denied.
Can I keep that up there? Hey
Uh-oh.
Hove, hey Hove up. How the fuck do you think that was supposed to happen? And I'm saying this to you so you can ask your mans. How did you think that you was gonna declare as this? Samson said he don't want to play, so now you just gonna go to this. And not only you gonna go to this, Samson, we're gonna bring somebody from way over here in to be his spot.
Hold on,
Where they
say that
do that
again.
at? Okay.
Hold on, say that again. Say that again. Say that
How you
again.
how you start off as this?
Okay, you declared D2.
Somebody leave, and now you want to be this,
Okay.
and bring somebody else in who has nothing to do with it to be this
To be number 2.
D2.
So you found your own replacement.
How? I heard from two officials with that joint. Cause like when the
Hold
first
on,
guy
hold on,
told
hold
me,
on, hold
I was
on,
like,
hold on, hold
hold
on,
on,
hold
no,
on,
no, hold
hold
on,
on.
no, you hold on. I was like, so you mean to tell me these some bitches, and I mean this in the worst way,
In
these
the
some bitches
worst way.
is blaming y'all for quote unquote cheating or rigging it up. You understand me? But got the nerve to say, well, since they gone, let me take their spot and you put him in my place. Can I get the what one more time?
It's crazy out here, bro. It's
Uh,
crazy out here.
like the audacity to think that
Hey,
that was
Tay,
a go. It's crazy.
it's crazy out here to even think you can just say, hey, you know what? We want to go 1 now, and we found somebody to go
Which
2.
yeah, I found a replacement. So you could put me in that one and then, you know what I mean? So that's why I said a few minutes ago, do
What you
we
used to say,
have
Lucas? What you say, Lucas? That's dead.
man, do we have to sin? Do we have to force? If you
Listen,
know
bro.
you ain't if you played a season and you're not 500 or better, just because your charter doesn't have competition for you, don't mean you should just be going because you represent all of us when this shit
Wasting,
happens.
listen, wasting mad money.
You represent all of us. Don't send that bullshit out there talking about that's
Listen,
Virginia.
and
Because I ain't
wasting
from
mad
Virginia, I'm
money,
from the North
bro.
Side. That's
I'm
just
gonna tell
stupid.
you right now, when I see teams, real rap, when I see teams, yeah, man, found their own replacement. Never heard of it. Never heard of it a day in my life.
Hey,
Found
listen,
their own replacement, bro.
the first person
Unbelievable.
tell me, I was like, hold on, stay right here. Let me mute you. Let me ask somebody else because that don't make sense.
It don't make a damn. It don't
And
make a
I just
bit of
wanted to
sense.
know, can that even be done first? Like, can this be done? Nah, Lucas, you good.
And it's
Cool. I
weird
just want
because
to
if
make
you're
sure.
not, this is my thing, right? You wasting money just to go. That's the first sign that your team is full of party parents.
How
Because
much
they
a state,
willing to
Samson?
pay.
How much a
Listen,
state, Samson?
I want you
How
to
much a
states
state?
was
How much a
400.
state?
States was $400, my nigga.
For the people that don't know, let's give them a little
States was
knowledge.
$400 per team, bro.
Per team, D1, D2, don't matter what the hell you is.
400 funky ass dollars.
Which ain't nothing. 400 ain't nothing but a couple pair of J's.
Nah, because I think it's more than that. Rambo says, so this Rambo got a question for you. Rambo says, so basically, they didn't believe in their team early in the year, but then gained some confidence and wanted to change it. Basically, correct. Number one answer, baby. That's exactly what they tried to do. That's
But I mean, we
exactly
got
what they tried to do.
we got so many varieties of that.
We do.
Cause I mean, Rambo, we still waiting on the whole Jags 2D2 teams from
We
6 to
still ain't got to,
13.
we
We
seen
still ain't got
Alex.
that. From
So
from
listen.
6 to
So
13, you
listen.
got two on each level.
Alex asked that. Alex answered that question. So I don't know. So then I guess your
No,
question
no,
is
no, no,
now, right?
no. Alex answered that, but as far as a business plan or whatever, I'm like, so that was your idea from the first place. Why not take half of it and put in UYF, and the other half be the D2 people? That way, we got the super duper everybody chance to go to Florida.
Hey, listen, Jazz got like 6 teams going to states. Let me borrow $20. No, you got all that money. You got. They say the Jags charging $750 for a registration, and y'all got 400 kids. You let me
Yeah, that's
borrow $20.
a cup of Nova. No, was I
Hey,
Nova? Was
Eric
I?
James is dropping dimes on your ass tonight. See, Eric, come to the front, Eric. Come to the front, Eric.
see, James like forms like this, so he can just throw little bombs out there and then go and hide back under that goddamn do
Listen,
rag and shit.
Eric's
Shout
undefeated.
out
So,
James.
Alex, answer this question, Alex. If Eric's undefeated and the other D2 isn't, so how do you? I gotta see
It was
what
a
I gotta
drawing.
see.
It was a drawing. It was a drawing. It was a drawing.
They did a drawing on that too.
Everything had to be a drawing. You can't do. I want in there. You can't do one way and do everything else the other way. That
Rambo
ain't
just
cool.
put their whole joint.
That ain't
Rambo,
cool.
all right, Eric, they gonna get your ass.
I mean, it should just same way on Tenue.
Listen, Rambo just put their
Uh,
whole
uh,
joint on
uh.
black.
Not
Rambo said they got two 8Us, two 9Us, two 11Us.
Glenn Lee Tenue, D1 undefeated. Juwan Banks, I think undefeated. I
Yes.
think. I think. I don't know. Who knows?
Nah,
But
Juwan ain't lost this shit that I know of.
well, I mean, if he playing all
Okay,
each of
okay. He
these
just
teams,
answered the question. He just answered the question. Yeah, that is diabolical, Juwan. I'm gonna look. Juwan said knocking your own team out of the playoffs is diabolical.
but
Diabolical.
do I
But
supposed to
Alex,
let them win though? Do I supposed to let them
so
win?
we got
Shit,
somebody. So we got
this
somebody.
competition, bro.
That's the thing I love. That I'm gonna love about this
This
show. What's
competition.
really good is we got guys that can give us the answers we're looking for, right? So
He
Alex
gonna ask
says
the questions
they're gonna give
and
the answer. Alex
mhm.
said all requests to move up to D1 came after teams found out that the D1 teams go straight to nationals. Less competition. So Eric said people are looting games now. Now, so hold on, wait a minute.
I'm about to say because won't the automatics went to
Hold
state?
on.
I mean, went to
Hold
nationals
on.
last
Hold
year.
on. Hold on, Lucas. Hold on. So what Alex just said, and maybe I'm misunderstanding, but what Alex just said is teams ran to D2 because they didn't want to play the D1 comp. But
Right,
now because everybody is at D2,
right.
now you got niggas ready to run back to D1 because if they win one game, it's automatic shot to states.
When when states automatic shot the
I'm to
nationals.
nationals. So
Yeah.
what Alex just said is it's a whole lot of eluding going on. It's a whole lot of eluding going
Well,
on, bro.
I mean that goes back to the strategic. You know, it ain't even strategic ducking now. It's just strategic moving. Like it's
Alex just said that's exactly what's happening. Because you gotta think about it. You rather
it
roll the
comes to
dice.
a point, Samson. It comes to a
So
point where we outsmart ourselves
So let me
and we
ask you a
step
question.
right on the
So
damn
which one?
bandwagon.
So which side are you gonna pick? Which side are you gonna pick? Let's talk about it, right? Are you gonna
What?
roll the dice and go shoot your shot at winning that one game for states and going on? Because think about it, it ain't that many D1s, so a lot of them going straight to nationals anyway. So are
Percentage
you
wise,
gonna
that's
roll
the
the
best
dice?
choice.
So hold on, are you gonna roll the dice, play that one game at D1, or are you gonna fight through that fucking gauntlet at D2 and get
I mean,
tired? Which one are you gonna do, Lucas?
of course, everybody wants the one game because that's easy peasy, one, two, three. But as, as I see, it's a few teams that's still getting a straight ride even to regionals. Like on that
Let's
seven
hey,
UD one, on that seven UD one. It's not a lot of teams because everybody D2. So the D1, he's straight shooting.
straight shoot, straight shoot, straight shooting.
So
Listen.
I mean,
And, and, and
it's
she got it on, she
it's
on point. The missus is on point like always, bro. She ain't never lied.
man,
And
Sade
get down
always
there
be on that shit, man.
and get down there and lose they get their ass whipped. But that tells you what team is the party parents and what team ain't. And that's real.
I've been to Florida twice. Earned my way to Florida twice. All right. Both
D1 is
times,
now in the East. That's insane. Listen to this.
hold on, Samson. Hold on, Samson. Both times, I might have lost on the first day in Florida.
Ah,
The first time, I did go with some party parents. We had a fucking ball, kid. Don't even worry about it. The second time, I didn't go with party parents because I thought I knew better. It was the same result.
listen.
Florida is real. You know,
It's real. Listen,
Florida is real. A lot
question
of
right,
folks don't play
listen.
top competition here. So
That statement right there is the golden rule. That is the golden key. You cannot lose game one. Point
that's right.
blank, plain and simple.
And it's
You lose game one, it's a miserable week.
it don't matter if you AYF or UIF. Don't matter if you open bracket, all star bracket. Shout out Coach ET. We went down UIFL a couple years ago. We lost to the Queen Avengers 7-6. We beat
Queen
everybody
Avengers,
else,
Queen Avengers
but
is a good
because we
program.
lost that one game, we couldn't even fight for a third place. Had parents, can we play for third? You can't play for nothing when you lose day one.
Listen, look, there's another good one right here. Got to stand on business either way. If you want D2 and try that D1 switch, you're going to find out later when you get the Nationals. Facts. And a lot of people still haven't understood yet that that D2 joint ain't what you think it is because a lot of states don't do the separation. They say that their champion is D1, the loser in the championship is D2. So they sending two
Man,
dogs out of that state. We might be one of the few states
listen,
that
man.
actually do that declaration bullshit, bro.
Listen, man. I, Alex and Wood can tell you, especially Alex can tell you. I begged for that. We need to have that. If you win, go D1. If you lose, go
Go
D2.
D2.
We got enough teams. I was told you need 6 teams or more for that rule to be in effect. Of course, you got to vote it in, but
Man, D2 and
once
Nationals.
again, folks want to be conference winners, Samson. Folks want to push the Flyers
Man, listen.
for the spring.
I'm telling you right now, I'm putting my guard
She
awful
weird.
hat. I'm putting my guard awful hat on. And
Yeah,
I'm telling
she
you right
is, man.
now, winning conference, listen, bro. If you're in
Listen,
travel, listen, if
winning
you're gonna
conference is just winning. It's just winning. um,
that's a regular game, bro.
it's a feat, but it's not a feat.
Most of the conferences are weak.
Top heavy. You top heavy. I go out CQL. Shout out my guys out CQL. Top heavy.
Let me rephrase that. Most of the
Top heavy.
conferences are weak in D1. Like we can literally go through every conference in the age groups and pick what D1 team is that team in that conference. So when you go back to
For the most part. For the
when
most
you
part.
go back to Alex's comment about D1 being the easiest route now, that is insane, bro.
But see, that's only due to numbers. Because next year, like you said, everybody gonna be back on the old hotness. Everybody gonna try to get back in D1 and figure long as I knock Samson off, I'm good. As opposed to Samson, you get in this conference and go, and I'm gonna stay in this one and go. We're not even going to play each other. We're 10 miles away from each other as a city radius. See you in Florida.
Fact. Fact. Listen, and Hova Tate just hit it right on the head, and I was getting ready to say that too. Hove, great comment.
Too
It's
many.
too many conferences. Listen, so check this out
Too
though.
many.
Guess what I heard? Guess what I
Too
heard?
many. It's too many.
And that's what we heard was really good. So if you give me information, it's probably gonna get dropped on this podcast. I'm gonna tell you that right now, Shawty. But listen, guess what I heard, man?
Hmm.
I heard that, and I heard this months ago that they was gonna actually try to do it, but I guess it didn't go through. But they were gonna make Nova play Vafa, and the two Hampton Roads conferences play each other for playing games to get in the states. That's what they was trying to do, and I hope they do that because that's what will eliminate these conferences. But I did hear through the grapevine, I did hear that Vafa and Nova was already talking about that
Well,
because we got to eliminate them, bro. So Alex had another good one. Alex says,
why
keep in
why do we
mind.
got why do we got hold on, pause that one. Why do we gotta eliminate them? Why did we ever birth them? See, that's the thing. I gave you life. Now you want me to kill it off just to make the shit right.
So listen,
No,
well, you
I
just
shouldn't have.
see. Hold on, Alex just dropped the jump. Alex said, fellas, keep in mind there are rules that were put in place to disadvantage the Atlantic region because the region has won a lot of natties. That is insane. Why would a league want to disadvantage a strong conference? What?
Can I give you an example that's got something to do with it, but don't got something to do with it? Because I just learned this morning, and it fucked
Oh
me up
shit.
because I went back and did my numbers. In 99, 2000, the NBA put in the zone. They put in some kind of zone shit so
Right?
that folks could stop Shaq and Kobe.
That's crazy,
What
bro.
is it, 2000, 2000, like once they got to the end of their three-peat,
So
that's
why
what
would you want to stop?
some kind of new
But
rule,
why would you want
because
to stop?
we gotta stop that. We can't let them
But when
just
you
take
put in
over.
laws, so let's listen. That's we gonna get to that. We gonna that's a whole nother. Because when you're putting in
I think
rules,
that was on Gilbert Arena. Shout
why
out
would
Gilbert
you
and them.
stay in
But
the
yeah,
league? Why would you expect teams to stay in the league when things have been put in place to hinder you from being
I,
successful?
as a league president, runner, face, whatever.
Oh, somebody hit my man's phone.
That
He
was my
back.
phone ring.
You
That was my
good?
phone ring. I got to make sure it's fair for everybody. Like you know, the commissioner works for everybody.
But that ain't
I
fair
can't
to
just make sure
everybody, Lucas.
Samson.
That's not you not being fair to me. If you're creating
No,
rules that hinder me from being successful, you're not being fair to me.
no. You became successful through the rules. That's how you got the Shaq, Kobe, the da 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 da. So now I got to do something to help these guys because these guys bitch. We can't beat them.
That's
We can't do
crazy.
anything. We can't do anything. All right, well
That
here
is
we go. We're gonna
insane.
put this in play to help
Oh, hold on,
shitty.
hold on. Juwan Banks feels he knows the answer to this. So, Juwan, please appease us with the answer. Give us the answer that we need.
What was that question one more time, just to make sure?
He said, so the question is, why, like I asked you, why
Yes.
would you do anything to hinder somebody within your league from being successful?
Parity.
Oh, hold on. Here you go. Oh, 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 oh.
I mean,
Facts is
Juwan's been
facts.
Juwan's been around. Juwan has seen a few different regimes, a few different people try their hand to be leaders. This
Listen,
works,
that
this
was a
doesn't
good
work.
question.
I mean, I'd say that parity is real, man.
Ooh, big dude Rambo. See, this is why he a part of the LLR family because he asked the question that need to be asked. Look at this question. Now the question should be: is that why the 757 is majority UYFL now?
A lot of 757 been UIFL, right?
Juwan, we're
Rambo
gonna have to
late.
bring you on the next show, Juwan, because I need you to
Ram,
answer that question.
Rambo late to the party on that, right, Samson? A lot of them was UIFL. EF been told us that Hampton Roads AYF was kind of crumbling, and you guys
About
need
two
to
years ago, and that's what big. But I think that's what
get
Rambo's
strong and do
asking
something. And here comes Seahawks, you know, steppers, ramblers. So this is what prompted them to get strong like they do, because
because
it was
everybody did leave. Because everybody did leave.
I mean, you got Pifco. Pifco is UIFL. And then you got the joint that the Chargers in. Shout out to Chargers. I heard the Chargers got a good game this Saturday. You heard anything about that, Samson?
No, and I would love to see the Chargers to come over to AWOL.
Never gonna happen.
They said never gonna happen. Yeah, Donnell, I think that's sick too, man. I can't even. There's nothing in my opinion. Again, it's just my opinion, but there's nothing in my opinion that can justify you creating rules to stop an entire region because can't nobody beat them. That is insane. And then expect them teams to stay. I don't know. I it could be. I don't know.
I ain't
Yeah,
condoning it,
UYFL.
but
That's
I'm
what I
telling you,
said too. He said
parity,
UYFL
man.
took over like 2 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
It,
that's
it,
about right.
it's the parity, man. It's the parity. I can't just let you just dominate because then you're gonna force everybody away.
Hey,
If
Lucas,
y'all,
look.
if you always winning, what am I coming? What am I showing up for?
Yeah, but if you're gonna stop me, I gotta go. What's your take on being defeated all season or under 500? We was just talking about that. Our take, well, my take is that they need to
Man,
take their ass back to the drawing board and not take their ass to states. That's my take on it. That's what they need to do. Going to states at with under 500 record makes no sense to me,
down there come from where I come from, not just North Side. When I say that, in the 804 when we was younger,
right?
Highland Springs and Verona, big game of the city, big game of the year.
Just like the
Both
other
are
night,
both undefeated. You lose that one game,
it knocked
no
you out the playoffs.
playoffs.
Knocked you out
No
the playoffs.
playoffs. Come on,
Knocked
man.
you out the playoffs.
So when you come from that age,
Well, you gotta
and
think
then
I come
now,
from that. I was in a small town like Culpeper, and even then, if you lose 2 games, your
yeah,
playoff hopes was done.
dudes be 3-7 now, make the playoffs in high school. So if the high school got a lot of mediocrity, what do we think the little league is going to have?
Here you go. Here go a question for you before we get out of here. What you think? Who you got on this one? Who you got on this one,
Ramblers, you
Lucas?
feel me?
Who you got on this one, Lucas? Do not elude the question. We've had enough eluding going on all season. Who you got on this one?
PlayStation, my guy.
PlayStation is a dog.
Purple Wave Cap.
Lil Bucks is a dog.
No, no,
They
no. Purple Wave Cap. Sun is official.
listen. That past game is still there,
That's what I say. So you
and
know,
let's not get it. And then this is
and
the
and
thing. A
and,
lot of
and, I, and,
people.
I, and, I,
Hold
and I ain't
on.
even gonna talk about. I ain't even gonna talk about KJ and all the other kids that I know. I ain't even gonna.
My little cuz back up because a lot of people, let's remember the Heat folded the fuck up. So a lot of them kids that left are back.
What what was them scores when they played 6-0? Like what's the past couple scores been with them?
I don't
It's going
think I don't think they I don't think
ain't no blowouts.
no.
No, no, didn't James win 14-0 one time?
I believe so.
14-0? Or either the Ramblers beat no, they ain't never beat James like that. Something like
You
that.
still ain't answered my question. So what are we waiting
Yeah, I
on?
know.
What are you waiting on? What's really good? Who you got?
Ramblers, and I can only choose between them two, or that's the only options.
Those are the only two options in that age group in states.
Damn, TJ. TJ, you should have
Jags,
got
but
knocked
TJ
out.
out in Maryland anyway though, so it don't even matter.
I know.
That's
But
why they said Eric should have
he
brought
got
his
all our
red ass
players.
up there.
He got all our players.
Might as well play over here, right? But you
Give me
know, TJ
PlayStation,
not
man.
a wife anyway, so it don't matter. He
I know,
want to
I know,
see.
I know. Give me PlayStation, man. I'm going with the Ramblers, man.
Oh man,
I'm going with the Ramblers.
we're gonna be split on this one, bro. We're gonna be split on this one.
Well, you were up there guy. So
Nah,
I want
we damn sure not gonna do that with James. We y'all not gonna get away with that one.
maybe not with
Listen,
James, but you
right.
you do you do respect James. You do respect James
I do
coaching.
respect his coaching. Yes,
See, I
yes.
know you do. So,
I do
and I know
respect
you're
his
gonna
coaching.
roll with. I know you're gonna roll with them Bears. We
I
ain't even
gotta
had
go
this
with listen,
conference. So,
I gotta go with Justice in the Justice League, man. I gotta go with Justice in the Justice League. And I got them by
did you see the Ramblers? Have you seen the Ramblers this year? Because I have.
I see they've been outside. They ain't been ducking on wreck. They've been playing too. But I mean, it's
I ain't really seen James.
so this is the reason I say I'm gonna tell you why I say I'm going with James because there's no pressure on James now. When you've never beat somebody, all the pressure is on you. It doesn't matter if it's a state game, a conference game, or any of that. When you have never beat somebody and you're playing them on a big
Pressure
stage,
on you.
because let's keep it real, states for some of these teams states is as big as it's gonna get this year.
Yes, it is. Hey, listen, State's gonna be crazy. That stadium is gonna.
So
That
at the
stadium
end of
gonna
the
be crazy.
day, not only are you trying to beat somebody that you've never beat, you're doing it with all eyes on you. Cameras everywhere. We talking states. There's not going to be a field of states that don't got somebody streaming the game, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
Can we pause right there real quick? You said something that just hit home. You said cameras are everywhere. Hey,
Everywhere.
hey, coaches, have some fucking common sense, y'all. Cameras are everywhere.
So now that you speak of that, let's talk about that before we get out of here real quick.
I ain't gonna talk too much about it. I ain't gonna talk too much about it.
Regulations and
Just have
rules.
some common sense.
Alex already
Shit.
called me. There's certain regulations and rules that are going to be. They not playing games this year. They disqualifying people, bro. You cannot have no smoke bomb. Listen, you cannot have no smoke bombs, no fireworks, no none of that on the field or in the parking lot. No fireworks, no nothing. If your team gets caught so much as lighting one, your team is automatically disqualified from the tournament. There will be
Hold
no.
up. I know a lot of this stuff is for safety and to not fuck up the school and you know
Not to
X
burn the
Y Z
field.
X Y Z. You know. So what I'm ready to say is blasphemous after I know what the answer is. Okay. But this
Why did
shit
they
for the
take the
kids.
fun out of it?
Yeah, this shit for the kids, man. Like, damn, nigga can't play no music at the check-in.
You
You can't
taking the
goddamn.
energy,
You can't get the shit at the 50 like the
there's no
Canes used to
face.
do.
Listen, there's
And listen,
no
if Charles Scott was still in the league, if he dropped that hammer, like everybody waited for. I'm talking about folks ain't even here for the Canes. They just want to see them. Oh, woo!
none of
That's what
that.
they came for, bro.
None of that.
Let them
None of
do that
that.
shit, bro.
Listen, no face offs at the check in. None of that. You better not no smoking whatsoever. If somebody from your team get caught smoking, your team is disqualified.
And of
If
course,
you
a lot
kick,
of the
listen, and they are kicking people out of the facilities, bro. Because you got
well,
to think they got Petersburg, so they got Petersburg. They got Petersburg is one in the field.
that's a new facility.
They
You
got
know, beautiful
Petersburg.
facility. Shout out
They
Wayne McInerney.
they
You know,
got shout out to as you speak of Silverback. Shout out to him because they got Huguenot, another
another
beautiful facility.
another new facility. Yeah.
And
So
then
I mean,
and then they also
I
got
understand, Sam.
and then they
Understand.
also got Meadowbrook
Meadowbrook,
High School.
Meadowbrook. That's right.
And then they
Yeah.
got
Colonial Heights, the other
um
spot.
Colonial Heights is
Colonial
the other
Heights.
spot.
Yeah. So it's
Colonial Heights is the other spot.
two turf
Two
fields,
turfs, two grass.
two grass fields, but all four stadiums,
Yes.
all
Yes.
working scoreboards, I believe.
Yes. All working PA systems. Yes. And then on
Yeah.
Sunday, championship day, they're just using Petersburg and Huguenot, the two turf fields for championship Sunday. So all championship games will be played on turf.
Let me throw it real quick. I appreciate everybody, and I mean everybody, that has supported Lucas, my daughter Emery, Street Kids Media. We are going to mic up kids on this Sunday championship and the state's Sunday championship. You just got to be in the championship. I got
Fire.
like I got like 63 inboxes, whether it be Facebook and damn Instagram. And like I told everybody, if you there,
You
I'm gonna
there.
choose from that. So
If
I
you
appreciate
there.
everybody. I appreciate everybody reaching out to me. You know, so that means you trust me. You know, you want to get your kid put on as far as that extra exposure promotion, because that's what we're here for, Samson. Exposure and promotion.
That's it, man. Put the
I'm
spotlight on
60
what's
years
going
old.
on.
I'm I'm 60. I didn't have my turn, bro.
I listen, I
I didn't
tell
have my
kids all
turn.
that time, my time is up,
Yeah,
man.
I didn't have my turn.
I didn't have my
I
fun
might
with this
still
game.
look good, but
You know? Hey,
I didn't have
listen,
my
man.
turn. Yeah.
Y'all know the vibes, y'all know the energy, man. It's been a good night. We here. We here. Listen, we'll be back next week. We'll be back next week. States will
So
be
we're going every
popping.
Friday. We're
Hey,
going every Friday.
every Friday we here, man. We here doing the
And I
Friday. Hey,
never make a
listen, we here. We're
promise
gonna keep it popping. You gonna do
I can
basketball this year?
keep.
You gonna do
You better
basketball
believe
this
it.
year?
Shout out
I'm gonna
Battery
try to
Park.
jump into it.
You know, Rail on the high school. I'm on the middle school. We
Let's
got the
get it
rec Saturday,
popping, man.
Saturday. Man, yeah,
We
we got
here.
some plans coming up.
Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know the energy. Hey, listen, man. The way we spent that thing, and made that thing look good. You know what I'm talking about. But we'll let them see it for themselves, man.
I
Listen,
see
man.
y'all in the morning.
What's
I
really
see y'all in the
good? We're
morning.
gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. It's going down, and
See
we
y'all
are
in the
out of
morning.
here. See ya.
Spin off.
It's like Mr. Lucas.
Spin off.
Ball spin off.
And you kicking up dust.
Spin-offs.
We talking about Mr. Lucas.
Spin-off. A spin-off.
All right, y'all. This your boy Lucas. Street Kids Media.